I'm Nicole Smallwood, and joining me today is Carla Bevan, marieclaire.co.uk's editor. We're going to be giving you the lowdown from London Fashion Week. Girls love beauty products, and we went backstage at London Fashion Week to find out what the professionals were using. A product that caught my eye was this from L'Oreal Professionals. It's called Pli. You apply it to dry hair and it keeps that curl in all day. Fantastic for long hair. What did you find, Carla?
I've got here MAC's Face and Body Foundation. This was used at the Nicole show on Sunday. It's fantastic because it just provides very light coverage so the models don't look like they've got foundation caked on when they're walking down the runway. And it's actually what celebrity makeup artist Charlie Duffy used on me today. Fantastic.
Now, these cakes, everyone's under the illusion that the fashion pack don't eat. Well, I've got news for you, we actually do. These cakes were specially designed for London Fashion Week by Hummingbird Bakery. Have you tasted one?
I've had one yesterday. I had one of the blue ones and it is amazing, but I should warn you, it did turn my lips and my fingers blue. So you can't get away with eating these and no one finding out.
At London Fashion Week, we were looking to see what bags we could find on the front row, and the most popular one we found was the Anya Hindmarsh Jackson. So you've got that right by the side of you.
It is absolutely gorgeous. Lovely black leather, this amazing chunky chain, which is very in for spring, summer this year. And the great news is there's loads of room for your tickets, because when you're wandering around to all these shows, they're normally in a horrible old brown envelope. So the editors who had one of these slipped them in and looked far chicer than the rest of us.
Now, Anya Hindmarsh were looking after us as well. They actually sent into the office a little cross-stitch for us sitting on the front row, just in case we got bored. Did you use it, Carla?
I have to say, I was one of the ones twittering away, so I didn't need any cross-stitch to do. But yes, when you're waiting for these shows to start, sometimes you can be sitting there for sort of half an hour at a time. So having something to do is a fantastic idea.
Out on the front row this week at London Fashion Week, we saw loads of celebrities. Carla, who was your best spot?
I was actually sitting right behind Alexa Chung at Jaeger on Sunday night, getting absolutely blinded by the flashbulbs. I don't know how they put up with it. But she was wearing a little nightie, it looked like, with a cardigan over the top, looking fantastic, as she always does. So that was probably one of my biggest. And then, I guess, Pixie Geldof on the catwalk at Luella.
Yeah, now Bob was there as well, watching her in the front row, which was really sweet. I thought father supporting daughter, and with Peaches as well.
Yeah.
So a family affair.
Family moment at Luella.
Now, Jaeger, actually, funnily enough, drew the biggest celebrity crowd.
I know, all sorts of people there. Nicholas Hoult from Skins and About a Boy, and even more bizarrely, Chris Eubank. Not quite sure what he was doing there.
Now, we've seen Nicholas Hoult hanging around quite a lot at Fashion Week with Tamsin Egerton on his arm most of the time. Do you think there's any romance there?
Budding relationship coming out, perhaps.
Yeah. Another show that was celebrity packed was the Vivienne Westwood show, and we saw Jo Wood strutting down the aisle herself. What did you think about this?
Last season it was all about the sort of young it models. You had Alexa Chung, Daisy Lowe on the catwalk, and this season she brings out Jo Wood, which was fantastic. She had this sort of headmistress vibe going on, and they all romped down the catwalk at the end. It's fantastic.
Now, considering she had Kate Moss there last season, the celebrity count was maybe a little bit poorer. I mean, we had David Williams, Nicola Roberts, and then Jamie Winston on the second row.
I know. What's she done to upset Vivienne?
I know. How do you think that went down?
I can't imagine too well, actually. But the one that everyone was really fascinated by was Kanye West. There was practically a stampede of paparazzi to get his picture.
I know, and also at the Giles show, apparently, he turned up late trying to make a fashion moment and then had to stand in the corner.
That'll teach him, you never turn up late to a Giles show.
Which trends were we looking out for at London Fashion Week, and what did we see? Carla, what was your favourite show?
I loved Aquascutum, really beautiful, but I think the big fashion moment this week for me was 2812. This is Sienna and Savannah Miller's label. It's the very first time they've been on the schedule at London Fashion Week, and it was just a great event.
Fabulous clothes, boyfriend jackets, skinny jeans. Was there any one item that you could see yourself buying?
Had my eye on the sparkly green mini dress that Jordan Dunn closed the show with. Quite sure I've got the legs for it, but it was beautiful.
Now, we should mention Luella here. Luella's collection was fabulous. A little more sombre than previous seasons with the colour palette, but utilitarian, uniforms, kind of like cheeky schoolgirl.
Yep, all those kind of blue blazers with the red piping and some sort of see-through party dresses as well. So great fun that one was.
Excellent, so good for day and night.
Yeah, absolutely, something for everyone.
Excellent. Now, two other designers that we do need to mention as well. Firstly, Peter Paletto, fabulous asymmetric dresses, kaleidoscopic prints in cobalt blues and lava reds. Amazing.
Yeah, the label, which is actually two designers together, not a household name yet, but I think it will be.
And we can't go without mentioning Christopher Kane. His collection for autumn-winter was fabulous. Geometric prints, a colour palette of kind of whites and blacks, and also collaborating with a Savile Row tailor.
Yeah, very stylish, very tailored, and he's only 26 years old.
Amazing, definitely one to watch for the future. That's the end of the gossip from London Fashion Week. Join us next week at marieclaire.co.uk to hear about Milan.